Hey, I'm Jocelyn, and I'm in Westerly, Rhode Island, and this is the Eats of Rhode Island. There's just a few. I think that you guys will be able to put some down in the comments and expand this list just a little bit. My first is clams. Clams in all their many forms. There's clam chowder, there's fried clams, there's whole belly clams, there's quahog clams, there's steamers. There's also clam cakes, although clam cakes look more like hush puppies. They're kind of clams and batter, and they've been all like rolled up into a ball and fried, and they're pretty dang delicious. Second, I don't think we can talk about Rhode Island without talking about coffee milk. Coffee milk is this crazy thing. It's kind of like chocolate milk, but instead of chocolate syrup, they put coffee syrup in. But that coffee syrup is not overly coffee-y. It's got a little hint of coffee, but it kind of tastes like caramel or caramel, depending on where you're from. But it's a really good thing to try. And then on top of it, you have to try a cabinet. Yes, a cabinet. No, not the kind that you stuff your dry goods into. A cabinet is basically coffee milk with ice cream added because, you know, ice cream makes everything better, yeah? Sticking with drinks is Yacht Club soda. Yacht Club soda is just a local kind of soda that you can find all over Rhode Island. My son's favorite is Rhody Red. It kind of tastes like Dr. Pepper with cherry added to it. Actually, it's really pretty good. It's very sweet, but it's pretty good. Personally, I like the lemon because I don't like things overly sweet. However, Yacht Club soda is definitely a Rhode Island thing. Then there's hot wieners. I can't even say that without giggling because y'all, it's funny. It doesn't matter where you're from. Hot wiener is funny. Anyway, it is a New York system wiener, and basically it's just a hot dog. They put some celery salt on it, chopped onions, meat sauce, mustard, definitely no ketchup. But when you're in Rhode Island, you should probably try one. And quite frankly, you should definitely get a Saugy Dog. Saugy, not as in S-O-G-G-Y, too much water, but Saugy, S-A-U-G-Y. It's just a brand of hot dog, and I promise you it's probably the best hot dog you will ever eat in your life. I'm not a huge fan of hot dogs, but Saugy Dogs are dang delicious. Also, when you get dogs around here, they're not in a regular bun. They're usually in a split top bun. So it's the same kind of roll that they use for lobster roll. So it's like a really thick bread that's been split in the top, and it's pretty tasty too. Rhode Island has a lot of Italian and Portuguese heritage, so you get really great Italian food, like some of the best Italian food I've had outside of Italy, and definitely the best Portuguese food I've ever had outside Italy. First thing I do when we pull into East Providence is get uma bica. Uma bica is kind of like an espresso, but a Portuguese kind of espresso. You can definitely get bacalhau in all its many varieties, and I promise you every darn one of them is tasty. They also have Sagres and Superboc, which are the two biggest beers in Portugal. You can also get Sumol Laranja, Sumol is just a soda. It's a brand of soda, but Laranja is the orange. And I could drink Sumol Laranja like every day of my life. As a matter of fact, when we lived in Lisbon, that's exactly what I did. So try that when you're here. Also, one of my favorite dishes is Alentejo chicken. You can also get Alentejo pork, but both are really good. It's got clams and garlic and wine and maybe some cilantro thrown in there. Holy cow, it's such a good dish. You should totally get that when you're here, and you can thank me later because you will. Back to some seafood. Calamari is huge here. Basically, it's your traditional like breaded, fried, and served with a side of marinara, but they've got a lot of it. It's kind of everywhere in those like roadside stands and things, also in diners. And let's talk about diners. There are a lot of diners in Rhode Island. The first one opened in 1872, so if you spot a diner, chances are it's going to be pretty good. Hop on in, plop down, and eat yourself some really good food. So my last item is probably one of my favorites. Y'all know I really love lemon. Well, Del's lemonade is amazing. Del's frozen lemonade is really amazing. So this is like, it's kind of like a slushie. It's really soft. There's little bits of lemon actually in it. The only thing I can liken it to is E.G.'s in Tucson, Arizona. So if you've ever been to an E.G.'s, it's sort of similar to that. But it's a nice, soft, frozen, not that grainy, hard, icy thing. It's, so good. Anyway, super refreshing, especially when you're out here at the beaches, and there are a lot of them in Rhode Island. A lot of great state parks here too. So get yourself some Del's Soft Lip frozen lemonade and head out to the beach and enjoy some of these state parks in this beautiful state. See you later.